Hello. Oh, good grief. I'm not angry. Hi. Hello. Hi, everybody. How we doing? I don't know where y'all are, but where I am, it is dreary. It is wet. It has been raining a lot this week. Oh, I forgot to bring up music. Oh my god. There's always something I'm missing. What is wrong with me? You'd think I would get this down by now. Alright, hold on. Let me get the music up. Let me get it up. Shuffle. Actually, maybe we'll just play this straight. Maybe we'll play this straight through. Play this straight through. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do art. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. That isn't depressing. I can talk about some depressing stuff, but I don't want to. We are so close to finishing Zelda. Finishing Echoes of Wisdom, specifically. But we will be done with... Did I... Wait a minute. They're really... Hi! Hi, Zelda. Did I... One more. Why did I save this as a PNG? What is wrong with me? Hello? This is not... Okay, bye, kitty. This is... I don't know why I saved that as a PNG, but yeah. After this... One more for Echoes, and then after that, I'm going to do Captain N, and that will be it. I might clean up. There is one I might clean up. Is she even finished is she in my computer at all? She is. Okay. I might go back and fix this one up. I drew this one on my phone. Hi, Sammy! I drew this all on my phone. She hasn't been posted anywhere. But I might Yeah, the commercial fit. It was supposed to be like an exclusive sticker I did of her. I think I did Link as well. Hold on, let me check. I'm already distracted. This bodes well for the rest of the stream. Oh, I did do Link. Look at him. He's just a happy fella. I did these on my phone. He's so cute. Okay, so I haven't decided if I will go back and like maybe, because I did this on my phone, so I don't, and it was my old phone too, so it's not even on my new phone. So I would have to probably, I might just leave her being crusty. I might leave her crusty. And just post her. She's not the same quality as the other ones, but that's okay. Sammy, we're so close to being done. We're so close. I'm drawing. Look, guys, I got distracted for a few seconds. I am now starting the drawing. Let's draw. Let's do try here. Let's do a little try. Yeah, the lock in. Lock in. I gotta lock in. And while I'm locking in, y'all can, as I posted on social media and stuff, you could ask me about my Zelda opinions. Except we are not going to talk about Goron nipples today. Okay? Please. I feel like I always start talking about Gorons and that I'm good. I'm done. I'm done with that conversation. Move on, please. Is this the right line with... Hold on. I feel like this is thick or something. Hold on. It might not be thick. I might be just imagining it. No, it's a little thick. It's a little thick. Hold on. It'll make me be the bad guy. Bad guy. Poor YouTube doesn't get this playlist. Worst companion tries the worst companion? Or, oh no, are you asking me for the worst companion? Oh, who is the worst companion? Okay, so there's Tri, there's Tattle, there's Navi, there's Fi. Fi and Tri. There's... I don't know if they're evil, Goron's evil cousins, or if they're like, you know, like those creatures in real life where they aren't actually a thing, they just mimic the thing? That's what I feel like those are. I feel like that they are mimicking Gorons. Like for some... I did not get a picture of Tri in my... Why didn't... Let me get Tri. I need a picture. I don't have a picture of her in my reference thing. Why? Why did I do that? Try. Worst companion? Midna, Eslo? Are all good. Eslo's a good companion. Navi, I know everyone nags on Navi, but I think Navi's a good companion. One of the things I always hated about, like, I played Ocarina of Time was my first one. And then I went and I played Wind Waker, right? Which, King of the Red Lions, like, he is a companion, but he's also not a companion. Because he doesn't, like, go into places with you. I don't actually know if I want to... Do I want to black this out? I don't think I do. I am... And I alright. It can share a layer, that's fine. But I went from Navi to... I skipped Majora's Mask. I went to Midna. Navi to Midna was terrible for me because Midna is like Tattle and doesn't tell you shit about the enemies like Navi does. And as a child, that was so frustrating. Trying to think if any of the older games, they don't really have companions, do they? All of them are pretty good, I have to say. I know some people are like, really hate certain companions, but I don't. I like Navi. I don't think the jokes about Navi are funny anymore because I found her very useful in explaining how the heck to defeat enemies and stuff. Which is helpful for, you know, a child. I find nothing wrong with Midna's fans. I hate. Like a lot of the fans for Midna I hate. Right, there's like, I feel like that you could probably find something annoying with every companion. I love Zelda in Spirit Tracks. I loved all my fairy companions, after I got over the fact that Tato doesn't tell me shit. Midna is... I'm gonna make a statement. Here's probably my first hot take. I don't know. Midna is overrated? Over popular? Over... I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Not overrated. Overhyped. That's the word I'm looking for. I think she's overhyped. That's... Which is why I said that about her fans. They really... but also, I want you to take this knowing Twilight Princess is one of my least favorite Zeldas. I'm sure that, like, it all connects somehow. I like Twilight Princess, but they just... some of it is that some of them are just thirsty. But I also just think... Because Twilight Princess is one of my least favorite Zeldas. And that hasn't changed. I have played the game since the first time I played it. I do think Twilight Princess is overhyped. Just like I think Breath of the Wild is slightly overhyped. And I like Breath of the Wild more than Twilight Princess. I don't think there's a worse companion. They're all pretty good. Even Eslo is great. Even though people keep forgetting he exists. He's great. I love him. I'm trying to think if there's any I'm missing, and I really can't think of any that I'm missing. If I had to say worst companion, and this is not because, like, oh, they're terrible character or whatever, I guess least helpful. I guess I really like Wind Waker. I really like Kings of the Red Lions, but him being waterbound stinks because he's not with you. Here's my complaint about him: he's not with you the entire time. And do we count like Ooh, soup. What kind of soup? Do we count, like, temporary companions at all? Like, do we count, Medley and Makar and Marin? Do we count manga? Hi, kitty. Such as a disadvantage of being a ghost bound to a boat. Yeah, I mean, it would have been interesting to have him, like, with us, although it would have been, like, old man grumbling, I'm sure. Like Eslo. But yeah, see, I am gonna tell you, though, my first reaction to, like, worst companion was Midna, but it's not because of... Midna gives me such a... Like... Again, it's not Midna herself. Like, every time, it's such a weird reaction I get, and I don't know what causes it, is like when people start talking about Midna and they're like, she's the best ever or whatever, I instantly am like, I hate her, but I don't actually hate her. I don't hate her. I think she's a good character. I think she's interesting and fun and a cool design. But for some reason, anytime I see people, like, start hyping her up, I'm just like, she's the worst! So that's why I'm like, it's her fans. I don't like the fans. For some reason, the fans trigger me to go, no, you're wrong. See, and I say Twilight Princess is one of my least favorite Zeldas, but, like, there's a lot of good stuff. Certified hater. There's a lot of good stuff with Twilight Princess, and I've heard... One day I'm gonna freaking read it. I heard the manga, like, expands on a lot of stuff, and I feel like I might like the manga version better than the game. Because, like I said, I have played... So I played Twilight Princess, I think, when around it came out. and I struggled with it so bad, and it came out during a period of my life where I was having a hard time, so it was just not a good combination. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna replay it because it's been a long while, and maybe maybe it was just. So I replayed the game, and I was just like, I don't want to play this. For me, it's not all of them, but the dungeons frustrate me. And the best way to explain it to people is like, you know how people get frustrated with the water temple in Ocarina of Time? Take that, and thank you for resubbing. You almost hit a year? What the frick? When did you sub for a year? When did that happen? Where was I? Sorry, Cindy, am I ignoring you? I lost track of my thought. Oh, I have a hard time with the dungeons, but like I always explain, like, you know how people get frustrated with the water temple in Ocarina of Time? Apply that to like all the dungeons, a lot of the dungeons. So they made some decisions. Oh, I know there's some vague decisions, but I don't know. I did hear it was dark. I heard it was edgy, and some people were not a fan of edgy. I am slightly a fan of edgy. I'm a loser that way. Oh, I forgot, guys. I was literally thinking about it while setting it up, and I immediately forgot because I started chatting. I need to do her tiara. I gotta draw her tiara. Remember, past me said this is future me's problem, and now the future me is here. I gotta draw this. Hold on, I gotta stop and do this. I forgot. I forgot I need to do this. But I did hear they expanded, because one of the problems, I mentioned the dungeons. Some of the dungeons are fun, and some of the dungeon items are cool, and I wish we got to use them. Again, I am so sorry. I feel like I'm shouting. I need to just turn the music down in my ear. I probably am shouting. My neighbors are like, what the fuck is she ranting about? Some of the dungeons are good, and some of the dungeon items are better, but I and this is a complaint I know other people have said, where it's like, I wish the dungeon items got to be used more than one dungeon. But the other problem I had with Twilight Princess was story. The story, when I first played it, I was frustrated at how much the game was about Midna and nothing else. And I'm like, is this not a Zelda game? I don't recall this being the Legend of Midna game. So I was very frustrated about that. Of course, now I can appreciate Midna's arc. But I still feel like maybe there was missed opportunities or things they didn't get to really, like, expand on. Well, that's violent for no reason. I'm not that edgy. Okay. Interesting. Don't tell me anymore. I really do want to, like, read it. I haven't. I have a link where I can read it, because I don't want to spend money if I'm not gonna like it. But interesting. But yeah, one of the things is I really wish I felt like there was a lot of things wrong or issues with them. Can you leave my wire alone, cat? Do you need to be watched? Does chat need to watch you? Where is my... No, don't poke me. Chat. Chat, she's poking me. Do you see this? Do you see this cat? She... don't stop trying to poke the camera. Do you need pets? If I stop. She's papping me. You see this cat in the corner? She needs attention, apparently. Chat, can you pet my cat? Girl, watch your tail! Is it heavy on the... Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, one day I saw artwork of Zelda and Midna together and I'm like, you know what, I prefer that. But again, it might just be the Midna fans making me want to go, I hate you. I'm gonna do everything that you don't like because it annoys me. Like, Midna and Link, I can see it being a very, what's the words I'm looking for? I'm not gonna say canon. It's not canon. I feel like it's a ship that's easier to accept. Does that make sense? Because of how much time and interaction and stuff. So, like, I get it, but anybody who acts like things are canon, sometimes I gotta... Like, back in the day, when people are arguing about, like, Zelda and Link are siblings versus Zelda and Link are lovers, and it's like, it can be whatever you want, okay? Just chill about it. What? What do you want? You know what? What if I move you far away from me? What if I move you far away from me? They stop poking me. Do you think she's upset, chat? Oh, she's still harassing me. Okay. But the chat can see you better. In the corner. Alright, I did the tiara. I can go back to working on... There's some... I like Ruto and Link. Okay, I'm gonna say this right. I'm a filthy multi-shipper. I am a filthy multi-shipper. I love ships. I love different ships. I don't care. I love them. Oh, the camera is possessed again. So Ruto and Link, yes. Malon and Link, yes. Zelda and Link, yes. For some of the games. I'm not a big Zelda Link fan. Personally, because I think some of them are a little like, again, going to Twilight Princess, they don't really interact. I could see maybe as a post-game thing, but like like in the game, I'm just like, I guess I'm not gonna. Oh, that's right, you are a filthy Zelda Link shipper. That's fine. Listen, no judgment here. Do you see me judging? I just said I'm a filthy multi-shipper. I do like Zelda and Link in certain... like, I literally, not joking, I did make a fan kid for them for Ocarina of Time. Because I can see it in Ocarina of Time. Twilight Princess, again, yeah. It would be, like, if you could set it up as a post-game thing, yes? Because at that point, I feel like there's a relationship that can be built on what the fuck happened to them. Yeah, I do. Wind Waker is one. Wind Waker / Spirit Tracks is one. I automatically say yes to. Skyward Sword is one I automatically say yes to. Yeah, like, it's kind of obvious. Like, that's one where if somebody said it was canon, I would be like, well, yeah, duh. You think I'm an idiot? And then Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, I could say yes to very easily. Those are the three I think I could say yes very fast. Be like, yeah, I would. Zelda Link, yeah. Skyward Sword is almost like that's the top ship for that game. Like, there's not too many. I know people like to do Zelda Link Groose, which I'm fine with. That doesn't bother me. Again, filthy multi-shipper. Groose and Impa. Oh my god. Oh, I was gonna ask. There was a thought I had. If you guys had to pick... Oh, that's an interesting one. Groose and... Is it Petrus? I definitely was when I last played Skyward Sword, which was in 2020. She's the item check girl who the more you like check items, like hold items with her, she like kind of gets a crush on Link. And I'm like, that's really cute. Okay, I could deal with this if this was like a little ship. Okay, I understand. Like, it's cute. Groose at her though? I did not consider that. That is awesome. She is just a cutie patootie. She's a cutie patootie character and she deserves love. I've also seen Pippet in Link. Very recently too. So there's options to Skyward Sword. It's just like the very obvious canon, quote unquote canon answer is Zelda and Link. But I think any of the other Zelda games, technically yes, but listen, ship whatever, I do not care. If people want to ship Pippet with Link, you go for it. That's not my business. I don't care. It's fine. It's for fun, right? Like, I think that's a thing people have forgotten about shipping. It's for fun. It's not necessarily to be canon or whatever. I feel like some people have lost the plot on that. Like, this is for funny. This is not because I want my ship to be canon. This is because I think this is an interesting dynamic and it's fun. Literally, that's... Most of my shipping is done in the Sonic Phantom, to be honest. I don't do a lot of Zelda shipping. Most of my shipping is in Sonic. Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf X me. I want to scream. Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf deserves better writing. I won't get into that, but I think all other Zelda games, other than the three I mentioned, so like Wind Waker / Spirit Tracks, Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom, and Skyward Sword, those automatically I could be like yes to Zelda Link. But I think all the others I would have to be built upon. I think maybe Phantom Hourglass, not Phantom Hourglass. No, wait, Spirit Tracks. I got that wrong. Wind Waker / Phantom Hourglass. I could see Spirit Tracks, so maybe that one as well. But I I think all the other ones, I feel like it would be a little more like build upon them. Yeah, Spirit Tracks, they literally hang out the entire game. Like I said, Ocarina of Time, I did make a fan kid for that one, so it's not like I can't see that one. A Link's to the Past, I can see it, as long as you don't think that they're siblings, just like with Ocarina of Time. Twilight Princess is... Again, I would think you would have to do it post-game. I think... I came across this conclusion with the Sonic fandom, because like I said, I mostly ship in the Sonic fandom. That's where most of my, like, yes! Oh, can my camera calm down? We just want the cat cam of the cat chilling. There are ships where I'm not like, this is amazing, this is great, I'm gonna ship this myself. But if you've done it right, if, like, people can make it interesting. Does that make sense? Like, for the Sonic fandom, I know we're on Zelda. See, yeah, that makes sense. If you ship them in that way. For, like, the Sonic fandom, I do not personally ship Sonic and Shadow together. However, I appreciate, like, I like them in, like, how people interpret them, if that makes any sense. I don't like the ship as a whole. I might like a certain fandom, like a certain creation of them that somebody made, because they went and they made it, like, make sense or is interesting. Best ship in Sonic? You really want me to say my favorite ship in Sonic? My favorite ship. Okay, my favorite ship in Sonic. And I'm bringing up my art collection of them because I've been saving art and there's still more I can add. Okay, I want you to know I have... Shadow and Therapy is a good one. I have 627 artworks of the ship. Are you... My favorite ship is Shadow and Amy. That 627 artworks, counting. I like Shadow and Amy. They fulfill the edgelord, like, grumpy man plus sunshine trope that I love. It doesn't even have to be romantic. Like, I like that pair of characters. Shadow Amy. Yes, I love Shadow Amy. It's my favorite. It's not the only ship I have. I can tell you my rarest ship. The ship I like that's the rarest ship in Sonic. But Shadow and Amy is my favorite. I love Shadow and Amy. I love Shadow and Amy, how they're both really strong and how they can comfort each other and bully Sonic for different reasons. I just think they would be very sweet. They do, and it's obvious that Shadow at least has like in games, there is a soft spot for Amy. There is, even if it's not. I even like them, like, not even in a romantic sense. Like, if people only draw them as, like, pals hanging out, I love that. I don't even care if they're not romantic. Like, I like romantic and platonic with them together. I think they're so good. My rarest Sonic ship, though, is Jet the Hawk and Manic the Hedgehog. That is my my rarest ship. picture Amy. Amy's destroying something. Shadow sees anime sparkles around her. Yes. Oh, if you guys, I mean, that's what is my Discord profile every month, is I just change it to a different Shadow and Amy artwork. You read a Shadow and Amy? Did you, oh, there's a couple of fan kids, a couple artists that are pretty popular. There's one where, they were well known for, like, Mewtwo comics, and then they started doing some Shadow and Amy Sonic and Blaze comics. Can I find, I'm getting distracted. Y'all activated, you activated my trap card. I have 627. I'm gonna be honest, I thought, I was telling somebody about the artwork I have. I thought I had like 800. I thought I had more than I have. But this, like, some of this artwork is so good and so cute. I'm trying to see if I can very quickly find what's my current Discord profile picture. I probably can't because there's so many freaking artwork in here. Some of this is so cute. I have a lot of winter choices too, so I cannot wait till next month for I don't think I'm gonna find it. This though, I will tell you, this is my lock screen on my phone. This is my lock screen on my phone. It hasn't changed in like years now. I haven't changed it. It's been this way for years now. Look at him. They're so cute. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is my current Discord profile. Profile picture. He's just so sleepy. Although I have artwork, I love people who, like, obviously there's always artwork of, like, guys carrying girls, but I have to appreciate the Shadow and Amy fans for drawing Amy carrying Shadow at times. You guys definitely have activated a trap here. I need to go back to drawing, but I'm looking for a picture and I don't remember what I'm looking for. Where is it? Where's the picture? Lock in. Oh, I do need to lock in. I need to stop. I need to stop looking for, but I mean, like, look at this. This is great. This is my propaganda. Look at my propaganda, everybody. Oh, here's it. This is what I was looking for. Okay, I'll stop now. I'll stop with the propaganda. But I appreciate people drawing both Shadow carrying Amy and Amy carrying Shadow. I appreciate it a lot. Yes. I have over 600 pictures of these two. And there's some good ones in here. There's some that are comforting. There's some where people have recreated the scene in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Sorry, I played the GameCube version, so I automatically say Battle. Yes, we're listening currently to the music playlist. Is it playlist? Yeah, there it is. That is a playlist. You can add songs to it if you would like. This is a completely, other than 2 songs that I added personally. All of the songs are added by people in chat in my Discord. We are over 6 hours of music in it. So we obviously do not go through the whole playlist during one stream, but I always feel free to like add your own songs. Again, there are rules on like don't add anything that's obviously, you know, bigoted, but other than that, I'm not a fan of things that are overly vulgar, but I, as a person, I'm one of those people who's like, yeah, I'll listen to whatever. Which is why this playlist exists, because I'm like, you know what do my chatters like to play? Because personally, I could listen to whatever. I'm the person who's like, it's not the type of music, it's like individual songs. I'm a person who's about the song, not necessarily the genre of music the song's in. So. That's why I say, like, I can listen to whatever. I'll listen, like, people have problems with, what is it, usually rap and country, I think are the two big ones. I am fine with either one. I do not care. I care about the content. I care about the content of the song or the vibe. I've been sipping. I actually gotta go to the bathroom. Hey chat, do you think she's sad I'm not petting her? Do you think she's disappointed that I'm not giving her attention? You are so needy. Scritch. Scritch, scritch. A baby. I got a baby on stream. Okay. I did tell chat, because we were talking about, like, am I going to be able to complete the last of the Echoes of Wisdom Zelda today? And I said, as long as I didn't get too distracted, because we know how I am. And it's already happened. I thought I could get to almost finishing the second one. So I am trying to lock in, but I also am easily distracted. Oh no! They did? Oh, that stinks. I've had that. Oh, have I told you guys the amiibo story? Have I told you about this? I don't think I have. I told Lai about it because it involves Lai. Not directly. I don't remember what year it was, but it was for Christmas. So it's a Christmas story, technically. My brother is very much known. Oh, they sent white. You could hopefully you can dye it. My brother is known to really like Luigi, so he's associated with Luigi. So I would get him Luigi things. And as we all know, there was, I think at the time it would have been Smash Brothers 4, the one on the Wii U and the 3DS. Came out and they had the amiibos, right? So they have a Luigi amiibo, and I'm like, I'm gonna get my brother Luigi because he likes Luigi, and I've bought him other Luigi things. I am not joking, I've bought him a bunch of other Luigi things. Luigi is his favorite Mario character. So I was like, I'll buy him a Luigi amiibo. So I ordered a Luigi amiibo from GameStop. And are you done? Are you leaving? Okay. So I ordered a Luigi amiibo. And I get a box. And I'm like, oh, it's finally here. I open it. It's Diddy Kong. Like, this is not Luigi at all. This is a monkey. This is not a Italian man. So I, with the help of my dad, we went into a GameStop and we're like, can I trade this in physically into the store for a Luigi amiibo? Just like, you know, I switched them, right? You take Diddy, I take Luigi. And they gave me Luigi, so I'm like, awesome. I have Luigi now for Lai's Christmas present. Cool. A second GameStop box shows up at my door. I'm like, what? I only ordered one. There's no reason for the second box. I open it. It's the Luigi amiibo. I had double Luigi. So I ended up keeping one of them. I kept the Luigi, and then I gave the other Luigi to my brother. But I'm still like baffled, like, why did I get Diddy Kong? Who messed up and sent me Diddy Kong of all people? He's not even like the same color as Luigi. Why did I get a Diddy Kong? I don't know, but it was really funny to me. Of course, it was frustrating at first because I'm like, this is not what I ordered. And then here comes Luigi, and he appeared, and I'm like, well, okay. I ended up with a buy one get one free by accident. And that's my amiibo story, because I don't actually buy amiibos. I have Luigi and Urbosa, I think, is the only amiibos I have, and I didn't pay for either one of them. So I could have had a Diddy Kong. No, I haven't. Oh, and Zelda. Sorry. And Skyward Zelda. I'm so sorry, Sammy. I totally forgot you gave me her, because I was thinking of the amiibos that I have with all my other Zelda trinkets. Zelda was not placed there. Zelda was placed on top of my my stickers, where my stickers are kept. She hangs out with Fergie and Sugar Pop. Like, I have needle felts of them that I commissioned Astral for, and they hang out over there with all my Zelda artwork. So I totally forgot she existed, because she's over there and not with the others. They sent me 8-bit Link when I ordered the Wind Waker is the Link amiibo, so my mom had to go to GameStop and get the correct amiibo. Oh, okay. And that's GameStop too. Okay, so GameStop just has a bad time with amiibos. Also, my statement still stands. I still haven't paid for a single amiibo. If there was any amiibo I did pay for, it would probably be an Ocarina of Time one, though. Because Oh, speaking of, happy birthday to Ocarina of Time. For anyone who doesn't know, it's Ocarina of Time's birthday today. It was released today in Japan. Or yesterday in Japan. I guess Japan is ahead of us, but you know, ahead of me. But, yeah. Ocarina of Time birthday. I was so excited. I was so happy. I was like, it's the birthday, because Ocarina of Time was my first Zelda game. So obviously, you know, you always have like a special place for your first game, even if it was like terrible. You know? Because there's some games that you play that is terrible. Skyward Sword. It's also Melee's birthday today. Melee, Smash Bros. Melee was also released today. I mean, it's gonna happen eventually, right? Because Zelda is almost 40 years old? Correct? I know it's older than me. Zelda's a millennial. The series as a whole is a millennial. I know that. In February, okay. I do know, oh, I actually don't remember what day it is, but I do know next year will be A Link to the Past 30th. I'm gonna look it up real quick. And I'm only looking up because it's important for me to know. Hey guys, actually it's also A Link to the Past's birthday. They share a birthday! I didn't know that! A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time share a birthday! Happy birthday! I only knew that A Link to the Past's birthday is in November because I am going to next year, because it's going to be the 30th anniversary, I believe 30th. Can I do the math? Is that correct? Hold on, I'm gonna do the math real quick, making sure I'm... No, 35th! Oh my god, I can't do math. Next year will be A Link to the Past 35th anniversary. I am going to be running a zine for Pink Hair Link. I am not going to keep it to just A Link to the Past. I'm gonna allow anyone to draw any of the links with pink hair, because I think it's fun. I have seen people draw some of the other links with pink hair, and it's fun every time. Literally, Sammy, when I was up there for KatsuCon for Valentine's Day and stuff, somebody literally drew Breath of the Wild Link with pink hair. I remember that so clearly. So I'm gonna open up to any link, but I expect it to be majority A Link to the Past Link because he is the pink hair Link. So I am gonna be running a zine with that next year. I think I'm gonna open up signups literally starting in the year. I haven't decided if I want to do an interest check first. If I do, I want to do that in December. Maybe I should do an interest check and just to see if people want to can I make a fucking line? I love this song. But maybe I'll do an interest check just to see if anyone wants to like merch maybe? I wouldn't do physical merch. I don't know how to do physical merch, and I'm not about that tariff life right now. I don't know what's going on with the tariffs. I never know anymore, so I haven't. Which is upsetting because for my my current Zelda zine, Faces of Evil, which is about the Zelda bad guys, if you haven't heard, is going to have its 10th volume next year. Which means... Oh. Excuse me, ma'am. Which I would assume would mean it's been 10 years, but I don't think that's correct, because I think we doubled up on a couple of years. But... I wanted to do initially physical merch for it for the 10th volume, because I'm like, 10 volumes? That's crazy. That's nuts, because most zines do like a volume, you know what I mean? Unless like let me rephrase, there's very few zines that keep making volumes for the same thing. Like, if you haven't heard of Dot Zines, I highly recommend looking into them. They do lots of different zines, and there's always a different theme going on. Right now, I'm part of their Pokemon Jijinka zine, which I, this weekend, have to officially make sure is finished so I can send it in before I disappear to Arizona, because it's going to be literally due the day before, I think, the 25th. And so I'm like, I don't want to be thinking about this. I want to think about packing. We're about to have an ad break, by the way. When we do, I am going to definitely disappear to the bathroom. But they do have one zine that they do that is the same theme. Like the same theme. It's Magic Madoka themed. And you don't see that with a lot of zines. They usually do, if it's a group, it's like a different zine. What am I doing? I'm gonna go spend Thanksgiving with Astriel and their family. We're gonna have Thanksgiving. Yeah. I've already been told a little bit of what is going to be on the table, and I am excited. I am told I'm going to eat authentic Mexican food while I'm down there, and I'm excited. Because I live in freaking Midwest, which that barely has any food culture happening. Making a D&D barbarian wild magic table to this stream? That sounds... I feel like I don't have enough D&D knowledge to understand what some of that means. Hold on, I'm gonna see if Gartic is gonna play, and I will let you guys play Gartic phone during ad break. There's the break. All right, I will be right back. Yo, you guys got past level 1 and level 2 technically. Nice. Nice. I did see you say the sketch and the liner at the same time is trippy. Yeah, it's almost like a like it's trying to do a 3D effect, but it's not working. But yeah, that was a art guessing game. If you haven't played it, I'm so sorry. I really had to go to the bathroom. I had one of those like times in the bathroom where it's like it keeps going and you're like it won't stop. Yeah, so the whole point of Gartic, that game specifically, is that as they draw, you're supposed to put what you think it is in chat to guess what it is. TMI? Listen, it's a little TMI, but it's okay. I was trying to be, like, as less TMI as I could be. But I'm just letting you guys know I really need to go to the bathroom. I'm eating, real quick. I'm eating some string cheese. And I'm a little sad because I stayed home from work on Wednesday because bullcrap happened on Tuesday, and I'm like, I need a day to share what? Oh, the string cheese? No, this is my last one. I went grocery shopping on Wednesday and I forgot to get more string cheese, and I'm so sad. This is my last one. You can't have it. I already told Cindy no. Okay. I do need to fix this because I did not see this. But yeah, look. I did the liner in an hour, so we are not too bad. We are not doing too bad at all. Please, gosh, you're like my cats. They like cheese. How am I gonna get this to you anyways? You're states away, my dude. This cheese will rot. Email. Let me email this cheese to you. Let me send it through a Discord message as an attachment. Here. Hold on. Here you go, chat. Just grab it out of the screen. Just grab it out of the screen, man. Grab it. Take it. Grab the string cheese. Do it. I don't think I have a clip command set up. Do I? Did I clip it? I don't know. Do I need to set up a clip command? Would that help? Fine, I'll do it manually. Okay, let me put it on my to-do list. It will probably not happen. Probably won't happen anytime soon. I have a bunch of other things I have to do this weekend. I have to go back to the old clips, old videos, and clip them. Because I really, for those who don't know, I actually really hate editing clips. I don't find it fun. I find it annoying. But I do it anyways. And I realized last week, I could torture myself. I'm gonna be on like a 4-hour flight and then a 1-hour flight. During that 4-hour flight, I could torture myself, like make sure I download all my clips ahead of time and just edit. I'll have plenty of time to just sit there and edit clips and cry about it while I do it. But if I do that, I'll be ahead. I don't have to worry about like, oh, I forgot to. I found out recently I can schedule my clips on YouTube, so I've been doing that. I like it when I'm able to schedule things. That's why I like Tumblr's queue function. It makes my life easier so I don't forget to share things with people. And I wish more social media or other websites had that feature. I want Blue Sky to have that feature. It would make my life so much easier. Okay, that's light enough color. I'm gonna do my weird color this red and then color it the bright ass color. I want cheese. Cheese is so good. I have sliced Gouda. Not Gouda. Is it sliced Gouda? What the frick do I have in my fridge? I have something. I'm gonna use it for my stuffed pepper lunch. Oh, Fairy, guess what? Chicken butt! Ha ha ha. What, what's up? What's up? What's up, my dude? What's the matter? I don't know what to guess because I don't know what DMs? What are you sending me? Are you getting that? Are you getting that? Are you getting it? Oh, that's so cool. That is really cool. Wait, can I share with the chat? Can I share with the class? I don't know if class cares. But can I? Yeah, okay. For those who do not know Sammy is a friend of mine, and Sammy also streams on their Twitch. And they just sent me a screenshot of a computer, because their computer is poo. Their computer is big poo-poo. And they sent me a screenshot of the updated, it's gonna be refurbished, but you know, that's not a bad thing. They're gonna get a new computer that actually, well, new to them, that actually works. I'm excited for you. That's exciting. Dude, I was excited when I got to build my PC. I would not build my PC again, but my PC is cool. So, I'm excited. That's exciting. You'll be able to do more things. So, I also recommend harassing Sammy when Sammy gets back to streaming, because Sammy is put on a slight hiatus at the moment. But I recommend watching them. They play mostly Sky, Children of the Light. If you've never heard of that game, it is technically an MMO, but it's a very, very much a chill, we make friends, no fighting MMO. Like, literally the whole point is to chill and hang out with your friends. So, that's mostly, but you also play Zelda, because, surprise, I attract Zelda fans. Shock, I know. Sammy plays Zelda, Pokemon, what else? Cosplay, does cosplay streams, because Sammy is a really cool cosplayer. I will always gush how cool Sammy's cosplays are. I think Sammy's an amazing cosplayer, but I might be slightly biased. Definitely whatever. But Sammy, with a better computer, you can also play PC games. You'll be able to play computer games and stream them with a better computer. You'll be able to play, like, Steam. It won't be that good of a computer. It could, well, you might be able to play, like, some games. Like, maybe low games that are more low CPU. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know what's the difference between CPU and GPU. I'm not a computer nerd, I say as I built my own PC, but, you know, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna make Try disappear for a moment. I'm gonna focus on Zeldas. You might be able, I think you might be able to play something like maybe a very legit Nintendo system. You know, like my very legit GameCube that I play on, or recently my very legit Nintendo 64. I think you would be able to play maybe like the older like Pokemon games and stuff on the computer. I think they're low. At least the ones I've dealt with are pretty. I also have a legit GameCube. But I've also played on a legit GameCube, if you know what I mean. The problem with my legit GameCube right now is it's missing my... I don't know what happened. I lived with my dad for a little while, and when we were packing, I think he accidentally took a wire I need for the GameCube. I can't play my GameCube because I can't connect it to a TV. So that's a slight issue. But I do have a GameCube. Oh, did I add... Hold on, I'm gonna check something. Did I? Okay, I did. I was like, did I add blush? Dude, you want pizza? You want pizza? You need soup? You need... What is happening over there? Somebody feed Sammy. Sammy needs food. Feed the gremlin over there. I've lost my train of thought of everything. Oh my goodness. Is there any other Zelda opinions anyone would like to hear me babble about? I'm sure some of them are incorrect, and that's okay. You know, the Zelda right here from Echoes of Wisdom, I like this Zelda. I like this game. I actually really enjoyed Echoes of Wisdom. I know there's some people who like did not like it, and I'm like, that sucks for you. I enjoyed it. I didn't even want it to end. I just wanted to play it all the time, and then it came to like an end, and I was like, oh, I'm so sad. Worst temple? Oh, you know what? I know what the worst temple is. The Fire Temple in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't like it. I just, yes, that one. That was the one. Does anyone disagree with me? Is this what color is her thing? Hold on. I thought it was blue, but it also looks purple. Is it blue? Oh, is that the weird like blue purpley color? It's indigo. I'm talking about her thing here. Oh my god, I forgot Tears of the Kingdom Fire Temple. Yeah. Okay, my first reaction was I was like probably a Twilight Princess temple, but then I remembered no, Fire Temple and Tears of the Kingdom. Was not a vibe. It was so funny to me because everyone always complains about the Water Temple, and I'm like, no, that one. that one's worse. I think that one was worse. I literally, like, people get stuck in circles in, like, Ocarina of Time, Water Temple and stuff. That was me with the Fire Temple and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm like, where am I supposed to go? And then I looked up where I needed to go, and then I couldn't do the thing I needed to do to continue it because, is it Unibo? Would I freaking, like, just go straight? Go straight! It's so frustrating. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Twilight Princess Water Temple I don't like. That's always the one I think about with Twilight Princess, although I do know the very first temple of Twilight Princess also has a slight flaw in it. That I feel like people who have played Twilight Princess a lot don't acknowledge, but it is a problem. Like, if you all remember, there is a chest in the Twilight Princess forest area, the first temple you go in, where it's on a pillar. The chest is on a pillar, and if you were new to Zelda, because the camera doesn't sweep over that. The camera doesn't, like, usually if there's something like that, and it's important, you would think it would, like, sweep over the area and be like, look, there's a chest there. It doesn't do that. The only reason you would know it's up there is because you actually looked with your eyeballs. But I don't know about you, generally I don't look like first person, like I don't. It was one of the reasons why I couldn't complete that dungeon when I was a kid, because it was like the one hidden, like, and it's an important chest because it holds a key. Like, literally you can't continue without this chest in the first dungeon of Twilight Princess, and you can completely just skip over that exists right there. So that's the only frustrating thing about that temple. But the Water Temple in Twilight Princess is annoying. I know everyone has problems with Ocarina of Time Water Temple. I do not anymore, but that I feel like just came with experience. Just pretend it's like a rainbow and sparkles when I say that. Experience. That temple does not bother me anymore. But I think Tears of the Kingdom Fire Temple really takes it. I like it. This is how I am with a bunch of Zelda things, where I'm like, I like the idea. The execution was not it. Not it. good stuff here. You need to try again. Please try again. Oh, can I do a lighter brown? Oh, let's do a lighter brown. I am not a robot. I'm pretty sure there's other terrible dungeons in the Zelda series. I just can't think of them at the moment. I'm like not trying to... Oh, another sip. Because I know... Oh. Astral likes it. I did not enjoy the Ocean King's temple. That is like the one reason I have not gone back to play Phantom Hourglass. I like how Astral views it. Astral views it as, because if you haven't played Phantom Hourglass, it's a temple you go back to and you replay over and over again, but each time you play, you get farther and farther. And yeah, there's a time limit and there's like all this stuff. I like Astral's thought of like every time you play it, the fun part of it is trying to figure out new ways to get through it, which I'm like, that's cool. That's a positive mindset. I like that mindset. But that really like is the reason why I haven't replayed Phantom Hourglass. I like Phantom Hourglass. That is the only reason I have not touched it. And why I like Spirit Tracks more is because you do revisit the same tower, but you don't replay the same sections over and over. Like it doesn't feel as tedious, I guess. But yeah, Ocean King's temple is up there for me. It's not like the worst, but it's definitely not my favorite. What's another one? I'm trying to think. I've played a lot of them, but some of them I just don't remember. I don't think I hated any of Echoes's. I think they were all good. But I enjoyed Echoes of Wisdom a lot. It's probably now up there with one of my favorite Zelda games. And I can't remember, like, for the life of me, I literally cannot remember A Link Between Worlds. I don't know why. I haven't beat A Link to the Past. I can't remember Minish Cap either. I've played most of Minish Cap. And I don't remember Link's Awakening very much either. Was there any bad ones in Wind Waker? I don't think I hated any of the ones in Wind Waker. Other than, like, the frustration of, like, sneaking around in Forsaken Fortress, but I don't mind sneaking. I know a lot of people hate sneaking around, but I'm like, hee 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 hee. Like, Breath of the Wild, I was sniping people. Because I would sneak up on them. I like sneaking up and killing them that way. I had a bunch of friends who were like, I just run in screaming. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you do you. I mean, the whole point is to play it however you want. I haven't played the first two Zelda games. I'm like struggling to like think of the other dungeons. So I guess they really didn't make that much of an impression on me, or it's been way too long. For like Link's Awakening and Minish Cap, I feel like it's just been way too long and I haven't played those. I haven't beat those games, first of all, and then I haven't played them enough times. I can't remember Ocarina. Oh, you know what temple I don't like? Great Bay Temple. Do not like Great Bay Temple. Last time I did my Majora's Mask randomizer, I'm like, we are gonna go in here, and if I have to go in here a second time, I'm quitting. I do not like Great Bay Temple. I was like, I cannot do this. We are going in here once, and if I have to return, if I cannot complete this temple, I have to return here, I'm gonna scream. We're able to complete it, and I'm like, good, we're done. I don't need to go back. Best dungeon? I mentioned this Monday. But that's like the vibes and the music of the Forest Temple. In Ocarina of Time. Where it's, there is... The Temple of Time is in Twilight Princess, I believe. I do like that one. But also, I think it's like the most straightforward one. Literally got the Great Bang closest 3S, did not open it again for 4 years. I do not blame you. I do not like it. Do not. No. Incorrect. Oh, let me... Should I make Try's line art blue as well? Can I do it like maybe a turquoise? Maybe? No, it needs to be darker than that. It's gotta be darker than her eyes. I don't want it to be black. There we go. Yeah, I don't like Great Bay Temple. What is the... Yeah, there's a temple where you get the rods, which I think is Temple of Time in Twilight Princess. I actually do like that one. I don't remember why I like it. I do remember liking it. Do I have a favorite in Ocarina of Time? Not the water temple, but... I just generally enjoy Ocarina of Time, though. I'm like trying to remember my dungeons. I don't actually feel like I have one that I like the best, and I don't know if that's because I'm just not remembering. This needs to be actually the black, I think. So I know I enjoyed like Echoes of Wisdom, right? I don't really recall any of them specifically. Isn't that bad? It's not terrible. What kind of Zelda fan am I? Like, I know I enjoyed them. Oh, I did kind of like the... See, I say Twilight Princess and Tears of the Kingdom Zeldas are like my least favorite Zeldas, but again, there's parts I liked. Like, I do like the desert temple in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't think I liked any of the divine beasts in Breath of the Wild. I desire foods. Go eat. I'm not your mother. Go eat food. I'm not gonna make you food. I don't know what I can't even... Tears of the Kingdom Water Temple? I think I prefer Twilight Princess. I have a lot of problems with Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't like being a hater. I don't like being a hater. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of the water temples people complain about in Zelda, right? And they're like, they're too hard. They're always complaining like the water temple is too hard and overly complicated. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom was like, okay, we'll fix that, and then went in the complete opposite direction, where there was like no no spice, no flavor. Like, I don't recall it being anything special. Getting to it was special. The actual temple, that's my opinion. It could be one you disagree with, and that's okay. Like, I acknowledge when I say I'm like, I don't like a thing, but other people might like the thing. I'm glad you like the thing. I am. Except if you're a Midna enjoyer, then fuck you. No, okay? Okay? Don't. I'm joking. But it's fine if you like things that I don't like. That's called just being an adult, okay? See, I don't even remember a lot about it other than there was water and gunk, and there's... You saying that reminds me, oh yeah, there was bubbles? A waterfall? Yeah, I think, like... Don't clip that! I don't even know! What are you clipping? It's not even breaking it up. It's like, sorry. What are you clipping? Bashing Midna enjoyers. No, you can like Midna. I just, like I said, I just have like an irrational reaction. I don't know what's wrong with me, okay? I will admit I have a problem. I don't know what the irrational reaction is for. I've lost my train of thought. Oh, like if I were to list the Tears of the Kingdom dungeons, like worst to best, fire would be on the bottom, water would be next, and then I guess wind. It's not bad, but it's not like not as good as the lightning one for me. I don't know why I like lightning a lot. Lightning was frustrating, but it was, I mean, they were all frustrating, but like, I don't know. I like lightning the most. Lightning, desert, whatever the frick it's called. I'm assuming lightning. That is my opinion. That is not the only opinion somebody can have. But that's how I rate the dungeons in that game. If I were to rate the sages within the dungeon, they all belong in the trash pit. In that game. I have not played Age of Imprisonment. I do not care to play it. No offense. I don't know what the characters are like in that, but in Tears of the Kingdom, they aren't very good, so I'm gonna move on. I wonder if I could rate Ocarina of Time's temples. Maybe. I would maybe... It would be a... I like the temples on Ocarina of Time. Water is still not my favorite, though. And fire is also not my favorite. But that's mostly because of the boulders. I don't know if you guys have played Ocarina of Time Fire Temple and how many times you can get ran over by a boulder, but you can get ran over by a boulder several times. I'm sure Astral would be sad to hear me say that, because the Fire Temple is like their thing, but I don't like the Fire Temple very much compared to others. And I'm not counting like kid dungeons right now. I'm talking like the temples. So that leaves what? Forest, Shadow, and Spirit, and all of them are pretty good. I think I like the Forest temples. theme and stuff, but I think since it's the first temple, I don't want to give it like it's your first big adult temple, right? So maybe like it's kind of easy. Oh my god, no. Thank you for also, okay, yeah, so it's not just like, oh yeah, the boulders, but like the invisible wall. I do have to say though, I do enjoy saving all the Gorons. I'm talking about Gorons again, I can't escape. I like saving all the Gorons. I like the boss of the Fire Temple. Maybe I should start doing this. Maybe I should be like, I don't like this, but I also like this. I'm trying to do it, because I'm saying like, I don't like this temple, Tears of the Kingdom, but I really like this temple. Same thing with Twilight Princess. I'm like, I really like this temple, but I did not like this temple. Because I don't want to be like a big, giant hater. Because no one wants to hear about something they really enjoy be hated on, and I don't. So I try not to, but I know I can. And if I ever go too far, or go too long, you guys can tell me, Fair, you've gone on too long. You need to now say some positive things. Like, I like the mini boss and the main boss of the Fire Temple. I like the music. I like the Gorons. I like saving the Gorons. I think that's neat. So I don't like hate the Fire Temple, but it's not my favorite. I like the Forest Temple, but it is an easy temple and it's kind of simple, I guess. Because it's the first temple for the baby, and it doesn't have like a quirk, right? Like it doesn't have like a thing. Like the water temple has the water levels, the fire temple is hell everywhere, and you're rescuing Gorons. The Shadow Temple has like invisible things. The Spirit Temple, you do half of it as a kid, half of it. Like the Forest Temple doesn't have anything like that. The Forest Temple does have a lot of dead people though, so that's a little weird. Just want to point that out. That's a little strange, but so I like the Forest Temple more than the Water Temple and Fire Temple, but it probably just should stick in the middle because there's nothing like overly special about it. And this is someone who loves, like, you know how you get attached to like random ass characters and you're like, there's no reason for me to be attached to this character. They have no meaning in the canon. That's me with the Poe sisters. The Poe sisters are my girls. I love them. They have no significant, like, part in the game other than stealing your fire, being pain in the asses. But they're my girls. And because of that is part of the reason why I like the Forest Temple. I like Phantom Ganon as well. Phantom Ganondorf. He's neat. But yeah, no, I can acknowledge, despite the fact I love those things about the Forest Temple, it's not particularly special. So Spirit and Shadow are probably, one of them are probably my favorite. I want to say, I kind of want to say Spirit because Shadow annoys me just slightly. Isn't the Shadow Temple the one where... Oh, I didn't color the Triforce. Why didn't I color it? Why didn't I color the Triforce? Hello? Why didn't I do that? I don't know what to say now. But yeah, Ocarina of Time is I think I need to separate that on a different layer. I think the white needs to be on a different layer, actually. Nope. Just hold on. I'm sorry, I'm having the thing where my sinuses are trying to drain down my throat. Why?
So you have chosen death.
It's worse because it's like not even going down. It's like it's like poking. It's poking its little head. Like, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down. Nope, nope. Ah, tricked you. Freaking A. Okay. Back to what I was doing before I got distracted. All right. I'm trying so hard. We are reaching the end of hour 2. And I'm shading. I'm shading, guys. Okay? So we're doing good. I don't think I'm gonna, well, it depends. I could technically stream longer because it's a Friday. Why are you crying? Did you not hear me say my sinuses were trying to trying to drain down my throat? And torture me? Unless I stream later, because it is, like I said, it's Friday, so I don't have to work tomorrow. I could stream a little later than usual. If you guys want to hear more of my terrible opinions. Or theories. Or answers to the universe. It'll depend. I usually tap out at, I used to do 3.5 hours, but 3 hours definitely is like I'm dying. Streaming can take a lot of energy out of you, and I am somebody with fatigue, so it always depends. Sometimes I can go for like 4 hours. Play Sky, you're not the boss of me. I got mad last time I went on the Sky. I got mad, so I'm like, I don't want to play this. I got mad at Sky. I got mad because I thought some of the few cosmetics that I actually wanted to get for this season I could get, and the answer is wrong because you have to pay for it, and I got angry. So, because they always put the cosmetics that I really want behind the paywall, and I'm not willing to pay every single season. I'm just not willing to pay for only 2 cosmetics, and especially when I barely play the game. So I get mad instead. But I do recommend watching Sammy play Sky, because Sammy finds a way to play it more entertainingly. Anytime I play Sky, it's like depressing. When Sammy streams Sky, it's chaos. When I stream, it's like, hey guys, I'm by myself and I'm a loser. Haha. Sky used to be my chill game though. Like I know I sound like I'm bashing Sky, but I used to love playing Sky. And that was literally right before Sammy decided to join. I wish Sammy joined sooner. Because I was really into it and I was really trying so hard to get everybody else into it. And then because literally everybody I tried to get into it wouldn't play it, I gave up. Like, that's literally the reason. Like, I probably stopped playing like a year or so before you because you joined last year. Yeah, so probably a year before you started playing. I just gave up because every time I tried to get somebody to play with me, it never happened. And I was like, all right, well, I'm done. And then it also became, for me, it became tedious and boring. That's for me. Obviously, not for everyone, because Sammy freaking finds ways to have absolute blast with it. But after a while, it's just like, I'm not interested in playing. I'll hop on once in a while. Like, I'll hop on to complete the season. I probably just won't get anything. But for anyone who hasn't played the game, there's dailies. And if you've ever played a game where you have to do like a weekly or a daily thing in order to get something, it kind of, after a while, like a long while, because I did play the Sky for a long time, okay? Like I joined, I think during 2020, when we were all, like I was stuck home doing nothing. It becomes a chore to do and not something that's fun to do. I feel like I'm breaking Sammy's heart saying these things, but like that's how I feel about the game. I feel frustrated. I don't feel the whimsy anymore. And I wish I could feel the whimsy. But I don't. Disowned. Alright. Well, bye then. Take your... No, I'm kidding. Please don't leave. I love you, okay? That's just how it is right now. Now, that could change. Right? It can always change. I think the game is more fun when you first play it. I think it's more fun when you're brand new to the game. Because you have so much you can do. There's like so much to do when you're like new. But for me, after a while, I was just like, I don't have anyone to play with. Not except the friend I met on there, Sheik. I called him Sheik. Sammy will absolutely take friend codes. Sammy has a gaggle of people every stream. But seriously, like, definitely join Sammy for the game. I know I sound like I'm down, like, oh, this game it's not awful. It's not awful. It's just I have hit the point where it's not fun for me. Maybe it will be one day again. It might be years before I play it again. I don't know. Sammy, I want you to know though, like, I want to enjoy playing it. Like, I wanna enjoy playing it. I want to play it. Like, especially because you're playing, right? I really desperately want to be like, yeah, I want to play. I love playing this game. This is amazing. I can't wait. I just can't. I can't. And I can't. I want to though, Sammy. I do. I want to, especially because like you love it, and I'm like, well, I want to play with my friend, which is why sometimes I hop on because I'm like, well, Sammy's on, and Sammy enjoys it, so I'll use it to hang out with Sammy. But I don't naturally want to play it right now, and Sky used to be my like my chill game that I would play before I went to bed. I would do a candle run, do whatever season quest thing, and then I would go to bed. And that was how I played it for the longest time. Because I mean, other than like the player I called Sheik, I didn't really play with anyone. But nowadays, I have a different chill game, so... I've been playing, for the first time, I've been playing through the Spyro series. I'm playing the reignited version on the Switch, and so it's been my chill game instead. Not that I play it before bed, but I play it to, like, not think. So right now, Spyro is my chill game. That once I complete Spyro, maybe I'll go back to Sky. I don't know, but I don't. If I play Sky, I definitely don't play it like Sammy does. Freaking chaotic. I play it as like a way to like chill and relax, because it is a very chill game. I feel so bad. I don't want to, like, I feel like I, like, bashed the game. It's not a bad game. I'm just, it's me. I'm just not into the game right now. And I want to be, but it's just not happening. What I want to do is I keep remembering I have, Psychonauts 2 I need to freaking play. Because I played the first Psychonauts game, and then the second one went on sale, and I'm like, I need to play it. I also enjoyed Psychonauts because if you don't know this already about me, then you haven't been here long enough. Hi, Cindy. I absolutely love the game Grim Fandango. It is one of my favorite games. And the people who made Grim Fandango also made Psychonauts. They are not the same genre of game, but the writing is like same vibes. So if you've ever played Psychonauts, you would like the writing of Grim Fandango, but Grim Fandango is like a point-and-click game. Point-and-click puzzle game. While Psychonauts is more platformy. But I liked Psychonauts 1 because I enjoy Grim Fandango, and I'm like, I love the writing of Psychonauts, so I bought the second one, and I need to play it. I need to actually play it. I keep forgetting I have it, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I should play that. I actually have a lot of games that I have, and I need to play, but the problem is, for me, because I'm a streamer, and I do, like, you know, variety streams, is figuring out what games are good for stream and what's good for by myself. Because, you know, some games are good for, like, by yourself are not gonna be the same games that I would stream. Like, I am not gonna stream, hold on. I am not gonna stream Dark Deity. Because it's a strategy game, turn-based RPG like Fire Emblem is, and that's just not a game, not a streaming game. That's not a streaming game. It's just not. It's just not a game you stream, unless it's to like some friends and you're hanging out in a Discord call, but not for like Twitch stream. So that's a game I would play by myself. But there's some games where I'm like, I could play this on stream, and then I could not play this on stream. And then there's some games where I'm like, I would play this on stream, but it has been proven that the longer you stream a game... Here's one of the songs I added to this playlist. Sonic song! The longer you play a game, like you have so many streams of it, like if you have like more streams of one game, the less viewers you get, you have viewers that just drop off. So if you start going like, oh, I have done 5 streams of this one game, you're gonna have more people at the beginning versus like the end of the game. And that's a problem because I'm a small streamer. I don't have that many viewers to lose. So if I play a longer game, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose all my viewers. You're all gonna go and disappear on me. Except randomizers. My randomizers are so many parts, and I just keep going anyways. But I feel like randomizers are silly. They're silly. And they're fun. And you guys have been making it really fun lately. Hey, guess what? We're about to have our second ad break. And she is about done? I forgot to highlight her hair for some reason. If I disappear, it's because the wilds have claimed me. I am concerned. The wilds? Breath of the Wilds? No, I'm kidding. Why did I not highlight her hair? Why did I not do that? I love this song. I actually want to do like a partial animatic to this song, but I also want to do animatics to like 15 other things, so. Although right now, I think the recent ones I've done were related to my Sonic fan kids or my Sonic and Mega Man AU. Okay, I need to highlight her hair. And then I think do the thing with the liner. Uh-oh. Like the woods? Are you in the woods? What are you doing in the woods? I might do the thing where I sneak off to the bathroom on ads. Just because I don't need to take 100 years to pee. Okay. I'm gonna wait till the end of the song. Of the song, though. The song is like an earworm to me. Oh, try, you're in the way. Yeet? Who you? What is yeeting? What is being yeeted? Also, I think OBS might be too quiet for me because I cannot hear. Nope, OBS is all okay. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. I'll be right back. You guys did fantastic. Holy crap. I don't think usually y'all can't get past level 1. Y'all kicking butt today. Oh my goodness. That was so good. You guys are so smart. Okay. Meanie? Who's a meanie? Oh, have you guys not been hearing music this whole time? I just realized my Firefox has been muted. For like the past hour. Was the music not playing? Y'all, you can yell at me if you can't hear your music. Oh no. I'm a professional streamer, guys. Oh my god. What the fuck? Sorry. Hold on, guys. Sorry, there was like... Again, if you don't know, I live in a house that was turned into apartments. And there was just like a big bang. Like somebody dropped something really, really heavy. Okay, sorry. My neighbor, I don't know what he's doing, but I don't know if he dropped something or he threw something, but he started shouting. He doesn't sound happy. I think it's my downstairs neighbor too. And this is not new. There's been times where I hear like doors moving, like there's thumps and stuff. Although I think last time I heard a lot of thumps, I think it was just my one neighbor moving out. But he does yell a bit, and I never know what he's saying. But that, as you can imagine, that was startling because it was like not your normal kind of like thump. It was like boom, like a heavy appliance fell type of thump, you know? Alright. I am very tired of living with people. I actually found, the problem is, I am very tired of living, like, sharing walls and floors with people for that reason. Like, people annoy me. I obviously like people because I'm talking to y'all, so but living near people annoy me. And the problem is I don't make enough money at my current job to afford like a house to myself. I did, however, find a place where it's like a little tiny, it's like a tiny house. It's not like a literal tiny house, because it was built like way before mini houses or tiny houses or whatever the heck became popular. But it's like a smaller house, and it has a yard, and I think I could afford it. Especially if I decide to get a better job. And if not a better job, it's at least closer to where my current job is. So I wouldn't have to drive as long. So I'm considering if it's still available, maybe moving to that. I hate the idea of moving though. I fucking hate moving. I hate moving so much. I'm also tired of my downstairs neighbor. I like this neighborhood though. It's a nice neighborhood. I can go literally, if I go down the street, it's Main Street, and then if I turn to the right, it's literally a pizza place there on the corner, like a local-ish pizza place. And like I can walk to the library, I can walk to the post office. There's a couple of vintage stores down here that are neat. I wish I didn't have the neighbor I did. And then the new neighbors aren't bad. They just done a couple of things that I'm just like, the worst that they do is they drive home at freaking 11 o'clock at night with their loud ass truck. Anyways, you ready for this, guys? There's that. And then let me duplicate. Okay, and then I need the signature. Not that one, the other one. My original signature, please. Thank you. Ooh, hold on, I gotta clean this up, hold on. Okay, I'll put that there. Why does it look like that? There we go. It's like, why? Dude, pickup trucks here think they're race cars, and I'm like, you do know you are a pickup truck? And I've already complained a lot recently that for some reason, I live in a very urban area, but for some reason I've noticed a lot of people have their brights on in the morning. Oh, hold on, I cropped that wrong. I cropped her foot slightly. Okay. All right. Okay, ooh and ah, everybody, ooh and ah. She's done. Well, I grab the last picture I have. Oh, I didn't see you go clap, clap, clap. Yes, clap, everyone. Woo! One more Echoes of Wisdom Zelda. Oh, let me mark this one off of my checklist because I forgot to do that for the last one. Okay, so all that is left, I'm gonna do the last of the Echoes of Wisdom outfits, and then I'm gonna do Captain N, and I'm only doing Captain N because I did CDI and the original cartoon Zelda, and Captain N is based off of the cartoon Zelda, but she's just different enough that I feel like she can be drawn. I do wish I noticed her, like thought of her, so I could draw her and the cartoon together, but it's fine. Live and learn. Okay. So last one. Ooh, this is the pose we're going with. And this is the elf. It's the dress. It's the dress. I need a picture of her in the dress. Pretty please. Where am I? Okay. I remember mentioning this last time. I'm like, what about her shoes? She doesn't show shoes in this. And I am going to painfully draw this freaking tri-rod again because I hate myself. Alright. Y'all don't know. Here we go, here we go. We're gonna start. I think we're not gonna be as far along as I want to for this one. Again, unless I stay past the 3-hour mark, which I can. Art is hard. But I still think people can do art. Final echoes of wisdom drawing, let's go! Let's go! This was going to be the last drawing, but then I was like, I'll do Captain N because I'm insane. But hopefully this means I am going to complete my goal of drawing all of the Zeldas, and then I don't know why I'm bothering drawing her legs. She is not gonna have her legs. Yay, insanity! Yeah, I would have drawn, oh, I forgot her arms. I would have drawn all of the Zeldas. Now, there's more Zeldas if you include, like, the manga and stuff like that, or the... Oh... Guys... Here's a question. Should I... When it happens, when it comes out, should I draw movie Zelda? Should I include movie Zelda? Not right now. But when the movie comes out. I feel like I probably should. I probably once it's out. I don't, and I said this with Tears of the Kingdom too, because we had trailers for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna draw Tears of the Kingdom Zelda, but I'm not gonna draw it until the game is out, because then we'll have like all of, like, I can have good reference pictures and stuff. So I will probably do the same with the movie. Wait till the movie's been out for a while. And then draw her. But I feel like I should include her, right? Like I didn't do all the manga versions of her. There are a bunch of manga versions of her. Congrats on your random child that you've now adopted. Anyways. Sammy's problem now. I've lost track of what I wanted to say. Oh, like I've done the cartoons, I did all the games, including the spin-off games. I've also included Hilda and Hylia, who are not, but are. They are and are not Zelda. So, although I didn't do all of the manga versions, and I technically didn't do both versions of A Link to the Past Zelda, but that is because of the obvious reason of she shares a look with A Link Between Worlds, and I didn't want to draw that twice. It's like the reason why I didn't draw Minish Cap and Spirit Tracks Zelda as two different Zeldas. They're the same design. Lazy, I know, but like it's the same Zelda. I don't feel like I was even lazy enough that I didn't even draw the Phantom Zeldas as different Zeldas. I drew them. I just recolored. Same thing with Wind Waker Zelda. I technically just recolored her. I just recolored Tomb Zelda. Like, it's the same Zelda, just tan. Because she deserves to have her tan. Are y'all having trouble? Okay, here's a question. Should I draw... Try again. I might need to extend her dress. Oh, I need to get a reference picture of the tri-rod. Well, I'm already torturing myself with the tri-rod. Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, it's... And tri is, easier than the tri-rod, I would argue. So... Actually, can I just do... I forgot she's holding it, so I can just use that as a reference. So, I think December, we will finish, obviously we'll finish the Zeldas. I feel like we'll have like maybe 1.5 streams. Of the art. I'm being lazy right now because I don't want to I don't want to draw this freaking rod. Just draw her with the stick she gets in Teiku jail. Oh my god. It's a cool looking rod. It's a pain in the ass to draw because of all the like twists, you know? I'm gonna do some symmetry. I like the symmetry tool. It does help a little bit. So we'll do this. This is the part she can hold her hand in. And then it goes and it twists. Right? And it twists. But like gets bigger. Oh, okay, so random thing that I'm thinking about. I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but I'm thinking about it. I started after 5 years of owning the book. I started reading The Never Ending Story. Which is like a classic movie, right? So I read the book and I started the book knowing it was different. Like one of the differences I already knew about was that Atreyu has green skin in the book. And I'm like, I know about that, so that's not surprising. The first part of the book is the first movie. And it's pretty accurate. There's some things that might be different, but for the like I said, Atreyu's freaking. There's a character in the book that I don't remember being in the movie. So that was strange. But like for the most part, the book is like the movie, the first part. The second part is they did make a second, if you didn't know, they made a second movie. For the Never-Ending Story, and the second movie is based off of the second part of the book, but it's not the same. It's got similarities though. It's just, I hate the bottom of the staff. The bottom of the staff is the problem every single time. I don't know what the problem is, but the bottom of the staff always looks wrong. Yeah. But yeah, that was my random thing, because everyone knows like the books are usually different from the movie versions, but it's always like interesting to see like how they're different, right? And how accurate they are. I think one of the books I've read that is like one of the most accurate to like the movie is the most accurate to the book is The Last Unicorn. From what I remember, it's pretty accurate. It's not exactly accurate, but it's pretty, it's almost one for one. Does anyone remember the Never-Ending Story and how does Atreyu come across Falkor? Because I actually don't remember. Like, my brain cannot recall what that information is. Like, how did he come across this dragon? Because how he came across this dragon in the movie is not how he came across this dragon in the book. And I can't remember. I can't remember. I don't know? You're gonna make me, Did Sean Connery make the, I don't know, I'm gonna look it up now. I'm gonna be slightly distracted because I'm confused by this question. But I don't care about the bullies. Rockbiter. Why is Falkor not listed? Am I blind? Why is he not listed? Does it Atreyu, Moonchild? No. It is not Sean Connery. It's not the is Sean Connery in are you thinking, I'm gonna double check before I say this. It might be this movie. It might be a different dragon movie that you're thinking of. You know what? I don't actually remember what the dragon's name is. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, you are thinking about this one. You're thinking of Dragonheart. I don't think that one's on our list of movies we should watch, but we should watch that one on the Discord. Dragonheart is as a dragon lover, I enjoy Dragonheart. But that's the one you're thinking of. You're thinking of Dragonheart. That's the one where the dragon is voiced by Sean Connery. I'm just gonna it's this. This is Dragonheart. I don't care about this dragon. This man. I don't know who that is. That's Sean Connery. Right there. Slideshow like intrusive thoughts. Just dragons, a man, another man, more dragons. If you don't know what that movie's about, all I can remember is the plot is this man has a dragon heart. That's all I remember. Another one for the playlist. Yeah, we got some good. Look, we got people who have good taste adding to the playlist. I made her eyes too small. It's okay. I'll fix that. I'm just trying to like. I made her face too small. Hold on. I made this too small. Her head is like giant, and her face is like teeny tiny. Yeah, I made her smile too much. Maybe I need to make her look more annoyed. Should I make her more annoyed, like her, like her official art? Look at this. Do I need to make her look like she's more done with life? She's just done with all your nonsense. Zelda with under-eye bags? She's making the neutral. Okay, here, I'll leave her eyes alone. But she's not smiling. She's not smiling. She smiled. We've had an awkward smile. She's been carrying the Triforce of Wisdom for a long time. She is over this bullshit. Oh, right, that's the symmetry tool. I don't need that. Hello. You guys did see that I did all of the sheiks, right? I know I've mentioned it before, but like I was doing the Zeldas and I'm like, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause on the Zelda and I'm gonna do all the sheiks. There's 4 of them. So I did all 4 of them. Yes. Yes. Oops. Excuse me. Let me save this. Okay. Yeah, I stopped with the Zeldas so I could I could draw Sheik. I was like, there's only 4 of them. Technically only 2 of them in games, but I went ahead and drew all 4 designs that we knew about because of Smash Brothers. So I did that. So I have a bunch of I have the 4 Sheiks, and then I have all the Zeldas. I have a problem. I have I'm gonna redo this so they're not so big. So next will be Ganon and Ganondorfs. In your guys' opinion, should I include Oh, and then I didn't post the Instagram. I stopped posting the Instagram. I'm so, like, annoyed. I stopped posting a TikTok and Instagram, and it makes me very sad. Specifically with TikTok, but things are happening in the world, and I ain't about them. If you ever do come across my Instagram, I'm sorry, I don't post there anymore. I'm actually sorry I don't post there anymore, but I am very miffed with Meta. I keep track of it on Tumblr, and the thing is, you said you originally found me on Tumblr, correct? And then I deleted the first art. I'm so sorry you've had to, like, follow me everywhere. I'm so sorry. Like, personally to you, I'm so sorry that you've seen me, like, jump everywhere. I'm so sorry. I just, that's all I can say. I'm so sorry. I deleted the Tumblr because at the time, I mean, this is still a problem, but it's less of a problem now. But when I deleted it, it was because of the fact that I was like, no one's actually no one cares. Basically what it was. I had the impression, I was like, no one actually cares what I'm creating. I don't get enough interactions, and so kind of just like in anger, I deleted the blog. I did save everything off that blog, and then I deleted it. This time I still have some of that annoyance, but it's not bad anymore. It's kind of just like, people will find it. But I also have more people actually, like, interacting. My problem now with Tumblr is, and I might be calling people out here, I'm so sorry. If you are just liking posts, I'm gonna be so sad. Tumblr does like, liking posts is fine on Tumblr if you're gonna keep it to yourself. If you want to share that, like, liking doesn't boost the post on Tumblr or Blue Sky, I think, but mostly Tumblr. Liking the post does not boost the post. The post does not go anywhere except into your likes. So that is frustrating in the sense of, like, I am not getting a lot of eyes on my I'm getting a lot of eyes on my stuff, but I could have a lot more eyes on my stuff if people reblogged my posts, if that makes sense. So I get annoyed because I'll see a post that has, and I've seen this and it really annoys me, it'll have, let's say, like 20 likes and 5 reblogs. And that honestly annoys me. Because it's like, those 20 likes could have been like 20 reblogs, which could turn into like 40 reblogs, which can turn like I could get more people on my eyes, and then people can see my Twitch streams or my commissions or whatever. So I am mildly, I'm not annoyed all the time by it. I'm mostly annoyed by it if a post does very well. Like I had a picture I did of Mew and Mewtwo, and it did pretty well, but it was like just likes, and that annoyed me because I'm like, so I'm not good enough to show to your followers? I see how it is. But I can't tell people what to do. You do what you do. I can't. I'm not the boss of you. I just know I would like more reblogs, please. Please. And that's my whining for the day. Anyways, I'm not going anywhere on Tumblr anymore because, like I said, it's less of a problem now because I guess I have more of an audience now. Like I have you guys here on Twitch, which is cool. And my posts do get like some attention, so it's just like cool. It's not as big of a problem. Back then it was a big problem. Back then I was like crippling my self-esteem. But again, I'm so sorry that you've had to like, you found me and then refound me and then refound me. I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely so sorry. I don't plan on changing any more accounts unless unless something extreme happens. The reason why I stopped posting on Instagram, other than like, yeah, it's the only attention you can really get from Instagram is, unless you're already popular, is to do reels now. Which not all artists want to do. I don't, like I said, I don't like editing my my clip. Are you just commentating on my drawing right now? But like, yeah, Instagram does make it like your content machine, and that's any social media though, where it feels like if you're not posting every day, you're doing it incorrectly, and you'll fall behind, and no one will see your stuff, which is stupid. I think I'm going to undo what I did for a moment. I am going to, but the first strike for me was, Meta was doing, AI stuff, generative AI, and was like, we're gonna take everyone's posts and reels, and now people can generate their own stuff with your stuff. So that was the first strike, because obviously as an artist, ew. But I started poisoning my artwork with whatever it is, night thing, what's it called? There's a couple of them out there. And then I started posting again. But the second strike was basically them saying it is okay to deeply harass people part of certain communities, and that did not fly with me at all. I was like, nope, no. No. So that's why I stopped, and it makes me sad because I honestly would love, I mean, also Instagram's just a pain in the ass to post to, I'm gonna be honest, because it's the square format. it's a pain in the ass to post to anyways, especially if you don't do square artwork, right? Or square, like square pictures are easy, square artwork. So yeah, but I am sad because it does Instagram. The reason why I spent so long on Instagram and like Twitter, the only reason I got Twitter or Instagram was because of the fact that everyone used Twitter and Instagram, and so I was following where the audience was, you know? I think I've gotten a lot more engagement on Blue Sky than I ever did on Twitter, though, so I'm okay with that. Okay. I, at some point, accidentally flipped my canvas because I'm like, why is me going one way making me go the opposite direction? I just now noticed. Okay, I'm gonna scooch this over. Okay, she's about sketched out. I am thinking of doing the line art. Oh, I need to do her hair. Oh, she's got like a little cape. Hold on. There's a few things I'm missing here. And I think I need to move her arm up. This is just a little too long. I'm still on my symmetry brush. Calm down. And then I forgot she's got okay, so there's still stuff I gotta sketch. This is why references are important, guys. Okay, she does have like a little cape. Somebody pointed out when the first trailer came out for Echoes of Wisdom, which by the way, I was watching at my job that direct and when it went off and I was like so excited. I'm like, how can I focus on work now? Somebody pointed out at the time how similar she looked to Ocarina of Time Zelda. I can definitely see how she's similar to, specifically, obviously, like just even based off the game, A Link to the Past Zelda. She doesn't have anything on her cape, right, guys? It's just a blank cape, right? I don't see anything. No, it's blank. Okay. Alright, so let me give her her hair. Because it's not in a ponytail in this outfit, so. Yeah, cheat with the symmetry tool. Okay. I love how thin my lines are with my symmetry tool and not with my other tool. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna try to do some of the line art. Actually, let me, I'm gonna scooch this. It's a little bit. Her hand looks weird. Oh, come on, Fire Alpaca. Okay. Alright. We are going to maybe stay hang in a little longer to do some line art. And then we didn't get as far as I wanted to be. I wanted to be farther than this. Because as it was stated last time, I was hoping to be at the or she's already lined and colored. I thought at this point it would be like, oh, I need to shade her and that's it. But shade her and do like any little special details. But I miscalculated a little bit, which is fine. This just means if I do line art, we should be able to do coloring and shading next time I stream, which won't be till December, unfortunately. Art stream, I'm gonna say that. I am streaming this Monday, but after that it won't be a stream until December. The plan is currently I'm going to Arizona on the evening of the 26th, so the day before Thanksgiving, because I'm crazy. So I won't be streaming the 28th because that's the Friday, unless I do like a little cheeky phone stream, like the ye old days, which I don't think anyone here was for. Astral was there for it, because I used to not have a very good computer, so I couldn't stream from it. So I would stream from my phone and do traditional artwork. So unless I do that, but I don't see me doing that. So right now I'm saying I'm probably not going to stream the 28th. I'm not streaming the... What is happening? I am not streaming the 1st because I will be flying back from Arizona on the 1st. So unless I randomly pop in again, be like, hey guys, no stream on the 1st. I'm debating if I will stream that Friday. What day is that? That is the 5th. I might... Sorry, YouTube is probably asking if you want to keep... Yes, I want to keep watching. Keep listening, please. I don't think I will stream on the 5th. I don't know if I will. Right now I'm saying no. Because I'm not sure if I will be fully, because I will fly back on Monday. I have Tuesday off for recovery. And then, all right, hold on. Okay. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to be back at work. And I kind of want to take that Friday off. Just to give me some time to, like, get back into, like... But this is my life. So the 5th is pending, but if it's not the 5th, it will be the following Monday. So the 8th. So you guys might not see me, like, we'll see each other next Monday, but after that, you might not see me till the 8th. Part of me wants to go, is that okay? But, like, it's holiday season, so I don't think it's that surprising, right? Oh, I guess you, we'll get to see, oh, that's my foot. My cat just appeared. That's my foot, silly. Yeah, that's my foot, silly. You headbutted my foot, you weirdo. Do what you gotta do. I will try. Like, I have a hate, I'm gonna be honest, I have a hate-love relationship with streaming. I like streaming, I also don't like streaming. I had to explain it to somebody. It's like, I like streaming when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, I don't like streaming. I don't know how it's weird. I'm like, I hate streaming, and then I start streaming, I'm like, never mind, this is fine, actually. I like this. I like hanging out with the people and talking about gore on nipples. This is fun. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with my brain chemistry on that. When we come back, we will do the rest of Zeldas. This is also, by the way, this is partly why I am trying to do this now, because I'm afraid like there's four Fridays next month, and if one of those Fridays goes, that means I only have 3 Fridays for streams. And I don't want to run out of time to complete my Zeldas. I'm gonna go insane. You know what? You know what? What am I doing? What am I doing? Use your tools, fairy. You have tools. I also have a cat poking me right now. But you have tools. Use the tools. Oh, gasp. A perfect circle. Gasp. That's not really in the center, but a perfect circle. I have tools. Use the tools. Freaking. Shock. Look what happens when you use your tools that you have. Circle! And then I do another one. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect circles. They're perfect circles. And then I just flip this one. Like, I make a copy and I just flip it. Look at that. Oh, I forgot the... Gosh dang it. I forgot to sketch her the dangly things that go off of this, but that's fine. That's fine. But look at that! That looks way better than whatever the heck I was doing, torturing myself. Well, you guys just watched me torture myself, drawing the same thing over and over again. Honestly, sometimes drawing feels like I'm torturing myself. And yeah, I do it anyways. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe it's the same reason why I'm like, I don't like streaming, and then I stream and I'm like, I love streaming, la la la. I hate art, it's so frustrating. And then it's like, oh no, never mind, art is so fun. It's so fun. I love art. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe I am just crazy. Alright, we are about to have an ad break. And it's gonna be the last ad break of the night. I'm actually pretty far into lining her, despite the fact I just hit 9 o'clock where I am. I am gonna stop lining her when the ad break happens, because I try, when I can, I you know, the people who don't have subs and stuff, I would like them to watch and see things. They do sometimes miss some of the conversation, though, which sucks. Unless you just want to sit here in silence and awkwardly stare at each other. Oh, earlier I meant to ask, and then I got distracted by a conversation. Since we're a bunch of nerds here, and I'll probably ask this again on Monday, if I remember. Who is your favorite reoccurring character in the Zelda series that is not the Triforce Trio? Go. Go! Who is it? Who's your favorite reoccurring? Beetle? Beetle's a good one. Beetle's a good one. I like Beetle. He is a mood. He can be a mood. I like Beetle. What is it? Beetle's reoccurring. Malon's kind of reoccurring. You did a Beetle cosplay once? Oh, that sounds like fun. I have seen some Beetle cosplayers, and they are silly. I love that though. I love cosplay though. Technically, Mailman from Twilight. Oh, the Mailman from Twilight Princess is a. I love him. I love him. He's so cool. He's so cool. Tingle's a reoccurring Zelda character. Impa, of course. Is there any other characters that are like reoccurring constantly? The Deku Tree? Shoot Tingle. I like Tingle. I kind of like Tingle, but like in a like he's a silly guy. Like obviously when I was introduced to Tingle through Wind Waker, and he is a greedy little man in Wind Waker. So yeah, no, I did feel that. But they did fix that in the HD version with Tingle, so he's not that bad, I think. And then I went and I played. Oh no, you know where he's the worst? I will give full hate to Tingle in Four Swords Adventure. Fuck Tingle in that game. He is evil. He's evil in that game. He's a greedy little bastard in that game. I hate him in that game. I played Four Swords Adventure for the first time. We finished it at the beginning of this year, but we started it like last year, late last year, not that long ago from now. We didn't realize you could turn off the Tingle timer so that he doesn't steal your stuff. I wish we had known that, because he stole a lot of our rupees. Because we got really stuck in Four Sword Adventures. Tingle in Wind Waker has nothing on Four Swords Adventure Tingle. Four Swords Adventure FSA Tingle is the worst Tingle. He is the worst Tingle. Wind Waker Tingle, significantly better. Especially with the Wind Waker HD, significantly better. And then in Majora's Mask, he's just a silly guy. Majora's Mask, he's probably the best Tingle in Majora's Mask. Is he in any of the others? I know. Is he in any of the others? Hold on. We're finishing up the ad break here. Is he in any of the others? He is technically in, I don't think just Melee. I think he's in various Smash Brother games. Alright, Zelda Wiki, do you not want to load? Is he in Hyrule Warriors? I don't remember. Oh, he has his own games, but I don't actually know how he is in his games. He might be more tolerable in his games. I need to like watch a playthrough. Oh, he is on Minish Cap. I was like, I think he's in Minish Cap, but I don't really remember him in Minish Cap very much. He doesn't really... he's not bad at Minish Cap. He's in Oracles of Ages? I didn't know that, but I've never played the Oracle games. And he's in Phantom... Oh no, his likeness is in some of the games. He's apparently on a wanted poster in Phantom Hourglass. That's pretty funny. I know he's in Skyward Sword. Because when I replayed Skyward Sword in 2020, by the way, welcome back to anyone who is in ads. When I replayed Skyward Sword in 2020, there is a Tingle doll in the school, and I came across him. I have a picture of him on my phone from the game because I played it the original, so you know there's no screenshot button. I have pictures of the Tingle doll from the game. So he's technically in Skyward Sword. He's just not a character in Skyward Sword. And technically, there's like characters that are dressed similar to him or something in Twilight Princess. Anyways, the worst version of Tingle is definitely Four Swords Adventure, though. Like, he's terrible in Wind Waker, but he's not nearly as annoying as Four Swords Adventure. Four Swords Adventure is basically, like, literally, like, if you take too long, he's gonna steal all your, not even rupees, he steals your force gems. Like, if you take too long, and he does it in the middle of, like, a boss battle, and it's like, I'm in the middle of something, can you not? And I know this because we were struggling with Phantom Ganon in Four Swords Adventure. Like, we were struggling big time hard, and Tingle's like, hey, since you're taking forever, I'm here to steal your force gems, ho ho ho, and then slides across the screen. Fuck that guy. But yeah, in Majora's Mask, though, his first, when he's introduced, he's just a guy. He's just a silly fella. I appreciate him in Majora's Mask. What did I come back to? We're talking about who our favorite reoccurring Zelda character is that isn't Zelda, Ganon, or Link. And so, of course, Tingle got brought up because Tingle is a character that has been in multiple Zelda games. And I'm saying, fuck Tingle in Four Swords Adventure. He sucks. Steals your force gems. Again, he's like, ho ho, you took too long. Sound like Mickey Mouse. Ho ho, took too long. Steal your force gems. I hate him. I hate him in that game. Oh yeah, you do. Again, maybe he's more tolerable in his games. He's tolerable in Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask, is, like I say, he's just a silly guy. Just a silly fella. A silly fella whose dad is in the game. That's always fun. I love that fun fact. I'm like, yeah, Tinkle's dad is in the game. And it's like a little Easter egg too. Like, you wouldn't know it was Tingle directly unless you give him a picture of Tingle. It's like, my son. My son who's in his 30s, running around like a weirdo. I think he mentions Tingle too at one point before that, but like, if you give the picture, he's like, ah yes, my idiot son. But yeah, I always love being like, yeah, that's Tingle's dad right there. He's just a guy. He's just a dude who just has a very, he just has a son that cosplays. That's all. His son's just a really big cosplayer. He just wants to cosplay a fairy, that's all. Totally fine. I mean, that's what 30-year-olds do now, so it's fine, right? Shh. He's just a silly guy. All he does is give you maps in Majora's Mask, so he's totally fine. I think when there's 3 goddesses, the goddesses do show up. They are technically I mean, they don't show up, but I guess, I mean, they do and they don't. There's only one game where they actually talk to you. But they are reoccurring Zelda characters. Hylia is technically a reoccurring Zelda character that we never directly see. There's like characters that I think are based off the goddesses, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're the goddesses, but it's like, this is suspicious. I mean, not including the Oracle girls, right? Like from Oracle's Ages and Seasons. But like, yeah, there's those 3 girls, there's the dragons in Breath of the Wild Twilight Princess. They're just like everywhere. Yeah. And then, like I said, there is one game where the goddesses actually do talk to you directly. I'm not saying it because I don't know. Is that a spoiler? Technically. But there is one game that the goddesses actually talk to you directly. I don't like that. I don't like that. Trying to... Her freaking elbow is in the way. So I'm trying to make sure I don't have any, like... lines that, like, touch in an awkward way. Maybe this? Maybe this. I am hungry. As usual, I did not eat dinner before stream, but I did eat like a good lunch. So it usually lasts me a good while, but I've hit the end of my lunch. I'm hungry. All right. Okay, I do need to do... Hold on. Before I say I'm good, before I say I end stream, let me do her little, like, her thingies here, because I did forget about them. They're, like, very squarish. You saw me, like, start to do, like, a diamond shape, but that's more of like A Link to the Past and Breath of the Wilds, not Breath of the Wilds, A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, they have like the dangly things, but their dangly go like that. But this girly does not have that. It is like full on squarish. Okay. Oh, it didn't reach over here, probably because this is asymmetric. Oh, good. I'm accidentally moving things around. Please. Okay. This is one of those songs that has a story with it, and I'm not sure what's happening. Okay. I think she's lined. I did a really quick line art. But that's because I was locked in. I locked in, chat. I locked in on that line art. I'm double checking that I didn't miss any. I kind of missed. I don't think that detail's important. Eyebrows, Yara, hairs down, bracelet. Yeah, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it, chat. All right. There she is. So all I have to do next time in December. Yeah! I just need to color her and do her shading. And then that is it for Echoes of Wisdom Zelda. I have done all 8 outfits. And then so we will finish her, we will do Captain N, and that will be it. And then officially starting next year, we will be doing Ganon and Ganondorf. We will start doing all of those guys. I was going to ask, I'll probably ask on some of my social media. So probably Tumblr and Blue Sky mostly, because that's where I get the most interaction, and Discord. Should I include the Blights in Breath of the Wild? Do I include them in the Ganon? I need to make my list of Ganons and Ganondorfs. It should be a pretty short list compared to Zelda and Link. But yeah. Yay! We did it! I'm so glad I've, like, that last part, I was like, locked in! Okay. So let me stop raids. No one raid me. No one raid me. Alright, we're going to... The only person I'm following that's streaming right now is Sonari, and Sonari is doing a stream that they meant to do in October, where they read creepypastas created by chat. Or creepypastas made by chat. So we're gonna see what in the world chat is doing to torture Sonari. I hope to see y'all Monday. Monday we will be continuing our archipelago randomizer. And then I won't see y'all until December. So be good. And I will hopefully see you Monday.